Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and we're back with our mini album for the Crescent Creation giveaway. We are using some more Simon Hurley stamps. This is a great example to use whatever stamps you have handy, and a nice, cute little flower stamped in multiple times will kind of spruce things up. And so there is a sale going on at Crescent Creation while she's preparing to shut down the shop. Okay, so you can save 30% right now. Keep an eye out. We're gonna announce when she's got some grab-a-bags of goodies for you guys. And yeah, just use the link down below. I would greatly appreciate it. We're still doing the affiliate link, so I do get a little commission off of what is purchased. We're moving on to our next set of pages, and you guys, another great item at Crescent Creation is Lawn Fawn, and I have the Lawn Fawn Elephant Parade stamp set out. I've got the Simon Hurley Going Places stamp set. I'm not sure if she still has this one yet, but if you have a bench from another set or a hot air balloon, you can even just put your elephant on a little mound of grass. Super easy little page layout that we're gonna do here. I think it turned out really cute. So I stamp everything. I am gonna fussy cut everything out. I do believe Lawn Fawn has coordinating dies, so you might want to check to see if Neha has the stamps and coordinating dies. And here, there's the string for the balloon. I did it so that the little rapidy area was like around his nose. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense there. And here's our little hot air balloon, and I'm just gonna color it in with some watercolor brush tip pens. Just doing some pinks today. Now the Going Places stamp set has 2 hot air balloons. This is the smaller one, but it also comes with an extra stamp to stamp in the basket weaving detail, which, you guys, it just makes it so stinking cute. Yeah, and nothing fancy about these pens. Let me tell you, nothing fancy about the pens I'm using today. So use whatever you have handy. You can use color pencils, alcohol markers, watercolor pencils, pretty easy. Here's the little basket weaving. It leaves little squares, and I'm using the other end of my brush markers because they're the fine liner, and doing some deep pinks, some light pinks, just hit and miss the little baskets. Trying to decide if I need another color in there. And here we go to our balloon, and I switch it up and use the alcohol marker because I know that's nice and bright, and it'll give me a nice shiny balloon. And easy coloring for our little elephant. Just grab a gray. They can be dark gray, light gray, any shade of gray you want. And I just fill that in to my best of my abilities. Nothing fancy, you guys. I didn't do any extra shading. If you're having white spots, where it's lighter, just go over it a couple more times. It'll lighten right up. And then I use a white gel pen to add some highlights and some toes. I gave him some white toenails. I know you guys can't see it, but they're in there. And here, magic, fussy cut, all done. And I want to put the hot air balloon kind of in the center of the page. So I wanted to put it on a belly band so that we can put stuff around it. We have a belly band on another page, so I wanted to bring that back in. And that's all we're going to do. Just try and not glue it. I should have glued the hot air balloon to the strip before gluing it down, but I actually did pretty good. I didn't get glue everywhere. And then I glue down my bench, and I'm like, wait a minute. It's in the sky. We need to ground it. We can't having a floating bench. This is not bed knobs and broomsticks, right? So I just willy-nillied a hill, you guys. That's all. I always sketch out my hills to see the direction I want to go in. I put a light green at the top because like the sun's going to be hitting it, right? And then a darker green at the bottom, and then just blend them in. And you could totally do this. Oops. Totally do this with just like one shade of green. Just go over it multiple times till it darkens up. And there's our little hill. It is not glued down completely, so we can use it as a little tuck area or a little pocket. Same with the elephant. The elephant is not glued down all the way. So we go to the back side, okay, and we're doing the same thing. A generic little hill to put our little tree on, okay, and I'm gluing half of it down but not the other half, because the side with the tree, I'm not going to be able to get anything in on that side. I'm going to glue the tree down, right? And I had wrote down what I wanted to put on this page, so that's what I was erasing. I was like, I forgot to take that off. And I cut this lawn fawn tree out of some watercolor paper. I did some water, a wet water technique for the inks, and then dipped it in, picked it up, and just made a beautiful tree. Alcohol markers on the frames, nice reddish brown color going on. This stamp set, or yeah, this die cut set here by Lawn Fawn, this tree is so fun. I've used it so many times. I've used it with their bats. I've used it with the rabbits, I think, from another stamp set. And today we're using the mice from the Elephant Parade set, which is the elephant we just used. So yeah, we use the elephant and the little mice from Lawn Fawn. We're going to use this die cut tree. And yeah, so that's the inner piece to the door frame, okay? I colored it yellow and glued it to the back of the door so we wouldn't see through the door, if that makes sense. Because you see that? If we don't fill the back of the tree, we're going to see like through the tree. So I just put some backing pieces in, and here comes the mice. Aren't they so cute? They're just the teeniest, weeniest. And I put the piece of paper in the door jamb, traced it out, so I knew I could catch at least most of the mice in the door. Like if you open the door, they're standing inside the tree. Okay, we gave them a little ground to stand on. And then we're going to give them a little bit of wallpaper. That's our blue right there. Give it some stripies. And then I just pick another pen and put clusters of dots, which kind of makes it look like flowers. And then we glued around, press that down, and voila, we have a cute little tree. And we're going to glue that down. Now the tree tops, we need 2 big ones to color green and 2 to leave white that we're going to put on the other side of the page. Because see, they're kind of sticking out a little bit, especially depending on how we place the little fluffy tree toppers. And I say fluffy because they're kind of cloud-like, and here in a hot second we're going to use some of these tree bits to be clouds on the back page where we put our elephant. And I thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching these videos. Do leave a comment on all the videos. 1 comment per person per video is an entry into the giveaway, okay? So more chances for you to win this lovely, cute, fun album. Now see how the tree back stood out? So we're going to make it just look like it's all cloud and fabulous. And there you have it. Thank you for hanging out with me. See you next time. Bye-bye.